Okay, so today we're just gonna open a few Magic the Gathering packs. We got stuff like Aetherdrift, Bloomburrow, and Duskmourn. Let me see how many we have here. We have 1, 2, 3 Bloomburrow packs. We have 2 Aetherdrift packs and 1, 2, 3 Duskmourn packs. Oh, wait. Ah, surprise. Yeah. Anyway, we just have a few packs. So there's a lot of variety here, and hopefully we get something nice. It's actually been quite a while since I opened one of these packs. Bloomburrow. This set's really cute. And as much as I like making a bunch of like silly tokens, like for creatures, I don't know. I guess I've just seen this set too much. It's like sort of like worn out on me. Okay, so Pearl of Wisdom. Okay, Rabbit Response. Steam Pass Charger. Ooh, Offspring. I like that keyword. Bonebind Order. Polywallop. Target creature control deals. That's a fun little fling effect. Run away together. This art is just really cute. Savor. Foul. Sugarcoat. That's a funny name. Parting Gust. Blooming Belfast. And no, a rare. Zorlin, Cosmos Collar. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Whenever Zorlin enters or attacks, you may pay and 2 life. When you do, return target non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. I'm not sure what to think about. And oh, a little cute Bullet Forest. I like my lands. Mind Drill Assailant, and a little token. Could be better, but I like having a little full art. This was not the best idea to record on the surface because it's slanted and all the cards like slip off when I put them on. No. Okay. Next we have another Bloomburrow pack. I'm not really sure what the best of... Never mind, maybe I am. Whenever I'm at the card shop opening like a box or something, I always struggle to open these. First one, Agate Assault, Psychic Whirl, Rust Shield Rampager, Dire Downdraft, Sonar Strike, War Squeak, Tempest Angler, Harvest Right Host, Long River Lurker, Lupin Flower Village, Starfall Invocation. Oh, it's a little board wipe with a little gift too. I guess this promise return a creature card put into your graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. So it's a board wipe, and then you're like, no, mine stays. Ooh, I got a mythic. Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. Whenever Dragonhawk enters or attacks, exile top X cards in your library, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater. You may play those cards until your next end step. At the beginning of your next end step, Dragonhawk deals 2 damage to each to each opponent for each of those cards that are exiled. Okay. Got another cute forest, another Agate Assault, and a token. Okay. Not bad. Let me start a little pile of nice stuff. Just things I think are nice. I have no idea how much these are worth. I like the Starfall Invocation a lot. And you know how much I like a dragon. Okay, Duskmourn. 3rd time's the charm. We're gonna get the billion super card. Okay, so this is actually my first like draft set when I first started playing Magic. Bashful Beastie. My first pull there was like a Abhorrent Oculus. Tall Surveyor, Emerge from the Cocoon, Turn Inside Out, Fanatic of the Harling, Grasping Longneck, Found Footage. That's kind of something that's only good if, like, Found Footage is not really good if you're playing, like, a pre-release of this or, like, a draft of this, because otherwise it's so situational, because not many people play with, like manifest creatures. As an additional cost to cast a spell, tap 2 untapped creatures and or lands you control. Just for a 5/4 trample. Could be worse. Norin, Swift, Survivalist. Can't block. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may exile it. And then you can play that card. That's interesting. Ooh, Ethereal Armor. I love this for my like Voltron enchantment sets. Decks, sorry. Just like anything that's like, oh, +1/+1 for each enchantment you control. It's really nice. Rather than like stack and stack on stack. Nowhere to run. Oh, the spoiler. Rip, Spawn Hunter. At the beginning of your second main phase, if Rip Spawn Hunter is tapped, reveal the top X cards of your library where X is its power. Put any number of creature and or vehicle cards with different powers from among them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Yeah, sorry, I am not prepared to record, I guess. I didn't really like voice train or drink water. I'm gonna drink water. Okay, drink water. Strangled Cemetery enters tapped unless the player has 13 or less life. It's a little double land, but very, very situational. Because like, if you're, it might be fine in non-GDH formats, but if you're playing Commander, this is borderline useless. Well, not useless, like dual lands are always good, but it'll like always enter tapped. I'm not used to having used a better dual land. Betrayer's Bargain, and then we have a little art card. These things aren't very valued, but I always think they're cute. The little like art cards with like the artist's name on the back, it's cute, it's nice, it makes me happy. Oh god, what am I doing? I've never been particularly good at handling cards. Okay, so we have another Bloomborough pack. Come on, get up there, a little with that. Have another Runaway together. Thistle Down Players. I like the duo cards a lot, but not this one. Not this one. It's like whenever you use 4 mana in a turn, target creature you control gets +1/+1 and trample. Not the best. Early Winter is just a little removal. Fair enough. Cash Grab. Nettle Guard. Beak Bark Form Harvester. I never really understood the putting like cards from your graveyard on the bottom of your library, unless you're like shuffling a lot, but Calamitous Tide, return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands, draw 2 cards and discard a card. That's a lot of effects in one. It's like one little card. But it's probably best to have these as separate cards, like a return or like a counter spell or like just a draw card. What do I know though? I'm not very good at Magic. Peerless Recycling, Into the Flood Maw. If Feed the Cycle, Salvation Swan. Oh, that's a little yellow. Flash Flying. Whenever a Salvation Swan or another bird you control enters, exile up to one target creature you control with without flying. Return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it at the beginning of the next turn step. Okay, so you just bounce something and then it gets flying forever. That's nice. Cute little fuller mountain. Nom nom. Persistent Marsh Stalker. Oh, that's a foil. Ooh, it's so shiny. And token. Okay. Nothing that good so far, I think. Theoretically. Oh. Okay. I always get scared when I like accidentally put some cards upside down here. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at opening these. There we go. I'm not used to recording like actual stuff, so getting the camera angle right is super hard. Okay, so that was another Dustmorn. Okay. Vanish from sight. I like the ones with the like the scoober on them. They're cute. Acrobatic Cheerleader. Oh, we have a room. When you unlock this room, manifest dread. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature gains double strike until end of turn. That's not very good. Bella Leech. Spine Speaker Centipede. Bear Trap. Trapped in the Screen. Insidious Fungus. Fear of Failed Tests. Whenever Fear of Failed Test deals combat damage to a player, draw them many cards. If you have like a thing that like either buffs it or flips the toughness and power, that could be pretty nice. Just like attacking, draw 7, attack, draw 7. Oh wait, it's combat damage. That has to be the health, not the... Lionheart Glimmer, Shrewd Storyteller. Ooh. This thing on my first ever draft kicked the fuck out of my ass. I mean, granted, I wasn't that good at deck building and I didn't know what I was looking at. I was new to Magic, but this thing was so annoying. Probably just a skill issue though. I'm gonna put that here because I like it. Got a little basic land and another room and an art card. Pretty cute. Glassworks and Shattered Yard. When you unlock this door, this room deals 4 damage to target creature an opponent controls. And then Shattered Yard at the beginning of your end step. This room deals 1 damage to each opponent. I like this little chainsaw, but I wanted to use this in the deck, but rooms, I'm not a fan of rooms. And we got a new set, Aetherdrift. Ooh, the silly little like car set that I really thought I would hate because I hate this like theme. But I like the speed mechanic a lot. I could probably be more gentle opening those. Let's get your entries, create a... Okay, whatever. Nimble Softress. We'll discard the Sightful. We'll discard. Kick off Celebrations. This one's okay. Spike Out. Muxodon Surveyor. Burner Rocket. Guidelight Matrix. When this artifact enters, draw a card. 2 mana tap. Target mount you control becomes saddle. Target vehicle, and then or target vehicle you control becomes an artifact creature. I'm not sure to think of that. I don't play with vehicles very much. Fell Roads. I hate the vehicle lands. Push the limit, return all mountain vehicle cards from your graveyard to the battlefield, sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step, and then the vehicles I control become artifact creatures until end of turn and gain haste. Reef Roads, another stinky vehicle land. Greenbelt Guardian. Oh, spoilers. Lifecraft Engine, as the vehicle enters, choose a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control are the chosen creature type in addition to their other types. Each creature you control of the chosen type other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. Okay, if you're doing like a tribal that happens to have a lot of vehicles, that would be nice. I'm not really sure. I don't use vehicles too much. A little foil Cloudspire Captain. Blossoming Sands, very basic dual land, just gain 1 life and have dual land. I need to save this. I always need a Star Your Engines token. I never have one. Okay. Not the best pulls, but what can I say? Gambling's not usually a good idea. Okay. Let's see what we get. From our Duskworn booster. Feel Surveillance. Whenever this attacks, Surveil 1 also has Vigilance. Turn Inside Out. Fear of the Dark. Bashful Beastie. Room Underwater Tunnel. And the Slimy Aquarium. When you unlock this manifest trap, then play 1/1 counter. When you unlock the story, Surveil 2. Surveiling 2 for 1 mana is probably something, but I don't know. Emerge from the Cocoon. That's a nice little, like, grr, I want my graveyard thing back. That's alright. Terramorphic Expanse. That's a nice little search land. Frantic Strength. Cute little enchantment. Solid Weight Skin Ripper. That's interesting. Sacrifice one of our permanents this turn. Deals so much damage to any target. Okay, so not the best card, but it would be funny to just like have a bunch of rats and just going like sacrificing all of them and doing like 50,000 damage to your opponent. But if you have that many rats, you probably win anyway. Cathartic Parting. The owner of target artifact or enchantment and opponent controls shuffles into the library. You may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into your library. Okay, that's a nice little like restoration thing and like removal kinda. That's nice. Patched Plaything, Double Strike, enters with 2, -1 counters if you pass it from your hand. So this is something that wants to be like manifestor. Oh. A Meat Hook Massacre. When Meat Hook Massacre 2 for 2 X's and 4 black mana. When it enters, each player sacrifices X creatures. Whenever a creature you control dies, you may pay 3 life and return it to the battlefield with a finality counter. That's pretty good. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, they may pay 3 life. If they don't, return that card under your control with a finality card counter on it. Oh, nice. Another Silly Land. Hand that feeds. Let me bite this. It's a cute little woman. Okay. Some interesting cards. Shit, where was the thing on the bottom? Okay, let's go 2. Let me put that in my silly pile. And on to the next pack. Guess what? Guess what pack it is? Aetherdrift. Next one's Aetherdrift 2. Let's hope this goes. Let's hope this goes a lot better than my last Aetherdrift pack. Oh god, it's so satisfying. Engine Rat, Stampeding Scurryfoot, Midnight Mangler, Brightfield Mustang, Thunderhead Gunner, Velo Heartbike, Skybox Fairy, Reef Roads, Push the Limit, Monka Speedway. Yeah. Now, it's good for like beginning your like speed counter, but yeah. Greenbelt Guardian. Oh, oops. Captain Howler, Sea Scourge. Ward 2 and pay 2 life. Oh, so that's both. Whenever you discard one or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each card discarded this way. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player this turn, you draw a card. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it's probably like worth nothing, but who cares? Grease Ranch Goblin, Bloodfilled Caves, nice little dual land. Dinosaur Dragon token, treasure token. I'm gonna have to save this for my senior deck. Okay, sure, whatever. Oh, last pack. I don't want to go. I want to open more. What say you? Oh, Aetherdrift pack. So, to start off, we have Magmakin Artillerist, Bestow Greatness, oh, it's a little puppy. Deathless Pilot, Bounce Off, that's a nice little cheap removal. Light Shield Parry, Cycling. Another Guardlight Matrix, Scrap Compactor, strange. This is a really strange card. That's really not good. It's like Imitator. At max speed, you can pay 1 and sacrifice this creature, copy a target spell you control, and choose new targets. Okay. That's a card. Cloudspire, Sky Cycle, Locust Spray, Adrenaline Jockey, Repurposing Bait. Ooh, wait. I really wanted this card. Pay 2 and tap, sacrifice another artifact, search your library for an artifact card with mana value equal to 1 plus that artifact's mana value, and put it on the battlefield. This is really fun. I'm going to put this in my Tano deck. Stampeding Scurryfoot. Oh, let me put this here. Scared Barons, another little dual land, and this thing. I am immensely disappointed, but I don't know what I expected. That's just how it goes when you open magic packs, I guess. But never give up. Always keep buying more packs. You'll definitely get that that showcase. Something I can do once I'm done opening packs is just like fiddling around the cards in my hand. Like there's nothing beats the feeling of raw cards. Because I'm so used to like handling sleeved commander decks, that's just like I'm bad at handling cards. Just like, I don't know, something about it is so satisfying to me. Just like the little like shifts and like schlops of the cards even. I really need to learn how to handle cards though. Okay. Well, that was fun. Unfortunately, I am out of packs. And let's see, what did I get? The ones I like are Repurposing Bay, Captain Howler Sea Scourge, Meat Hook Massacre, Chainsaw, Rift Saw Hunter, Starfall on Vacation, Dragonhawk, Fate's Tempest. Okay. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. But you know what? That's the fun of it. The fun of it is being disappointed. Okay, bye.